So I'm hiking back to my camping spot for tonight, and I'm going to camp here at the Saprolite Mine, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to go meet up with Sluice Boy Prospecting, and we're going to head on over to his private claim. But let's hike on down to this camping spot and get set up for the night.
Now check this out. In part 1, I was navigating through the property using a paper quadrangle map, and now I'm using LIDAR. Check that out. It is so cool. So Matt from the YouTube channel, The Prospecting Geologist, he showed this to me, and there's a card at the top for that video, which was pretty cool, so check that out. But this is the area that I have the pleasure of being able to mine. So pretty much have this mountain, that mountain, and then these right here. For the most part, that's all part of the property. And this right here is what we believe is ancient river channel. And right here is humongous river cobble tailings. And a lot of the other things on here, I'm not sure what they are, but we're going to also use my Garmin GPS navigation and, you know, check out some of these anomalies. But one of the first things I want to do is go down here and check out where these veins were that I saw last time. Oh yeah, and then this gash right here, check that out. What is that? I have no idea what that is, but I'm not very far away from it, so let's check it out.
You definitely can't see it very well, but that giant gash in the LiDAR image is right there. So I'm thinking something major happened right there, but I'm not sure exactly what. Now, I don't know how well it's showing it, but if you look behind me, there's a big chunk missing out of the mountain. So I'm not sure what that is. It could be like an old collapsed shaft, but let's take a look at the GPS and at the LiDAR and see if we can tell what that might be. I don't know if you could see, but it's right about there. It's like there's a whole chunk missing out of the mountain. So let's take a look where we are real quick. So that little blue line is where I am, and that chunk missing out of the mountain is right across the creek, right about there. So let's go ahead and hit mark on the waypoint right there and save it as Weird Depression.
And so now that I marked those coordinates on my GPS, I can come back and look here, and this is the same coordinates. So I don't know what you think that looks like, but to me, definitely looks like there was a mine there at some point. So, all right, let's keep going.
So there's the outcrop where that little vein was that I already started chipping away at. So I don't know if there used to be a mine shaft over here or not, but I think, you know, right here where the small vein was, I think there may have been a larger vein right here. And if there was any kind of access, it's all filled in now. But I'm thinking that's what might be here. There could have been a mine shaft right there. But let's head on over here real quick. And I also believe there could have been something right here as well. Somebody's been digging right there, so that's not a mine shaft. Somebody's been, you know, messing around. But I mean, there could be like an opening down here or something that's kind of like filled in. Maybe right there. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but yeah, I mean, those are some huge pieces of quartz. Huge. Okay, so let's go ahead and move our cursor right to there. And we're going to mark that one as giant quartz. Where's that mark button? Right there. All right, that's going to be giant quartz.
Okay, so the point we marked as giant quartz is right here. Unfortunately, it's not a very crisp image if I zoom in. Actually, it might even be better if I stay zoomed out. But the point that I'm looking at, where is it? Right there. So I'm not sure what we got going on there. I mean, there's kind of a bump there, but I'm not sure what that is.
So here's my setup right here. I'm right next to this thing. You might remember that. but I'm also right next to the river, so that's awesome. This thing is actually a lot more comfortable than it might look. You know, I mean, you can't really sit up too much in it. I mean, you can, you know, towards the front, but I mean, it is comfortable. So I got my sleeping bag, a pillow, and then a little sleeping pad. But yeah, we're right next to the river, right here. Wow, it's up even higher than it was last time. But we're gonna sleep like a baby tonight with these relaxing sounds. All right, let's find a place to put this bear canister since I am gonna have food with me, or I do have food with me. Let's go maybe a couple 100 feet away. And yeah, we can put it close to the water. That's fine with me. How about right here? There's a good place for the bear can. Got my food in it and everything. So we're gonna leave that right here, so if any bears come, they don't come over by my tent. If you guys aren't familiar with what a bear canister is, a bear can't open this. So it's got these tabs right here. It takes a little bit of effort, but a bear can't get in. So you can leave your food there. The bear's not gonna come bother you in your tent, and the bear won't be able to steal your food. All right, now that I'm all set up and ready to go, let's go ahead and do some prospecting. What do you say? Still by the river here. And I don't know why I didn't notice this last time. And I'm not sure if this is a mine entrance or not. But it's outcropped bedrock right here. I mean, it looks like it goes pretty deep. But you'd have to crawl on your face to get down there, and I'm not doing that. But this could be a shaft. This could be a shaft, which makes sense that it would be right here. But we're not going in there. I don't know if I'll be able to see back in here at all or not, but is that timber? Is that timber right there? That ain't a stick. Yeah, there's timber in there. Right there, you see that? Wow. I don't know. It smells like a cave though, but I'm not going in there. There we go. Giant pieces of quartz. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of that. Okay, is this what I was looking at earlier? It is. Okay, I saw this from the other side of the river, or the other side of the creek. But all this is quartz. All of it. Yep. That's where the hole's been dug. But look at the size of this. This is probably, you know, the bull quartz that they pulled out. And this is a depression right here that could easily be a filled-in mine shaft, which is crazy. And then we got dude up here who's digging holes. Let's climb up here and not walk in the middle of that, because you never know. It's all quartz right here. Look at this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now what's this? Is that limonite? I can't really tell. But look at that. This is all quartz embedded in there. And then what do we got over here? Okay, bedrock and then quartz. I really think that was a mine shaft. It has to have been a mine shaft. I'm standing on an entrance. It has to be. And I don't know what he thinks he's chasing here. But the vein's gone from here. Look, that is I think the vein is gone from here. I think this might be where it was pulled out from, and this was just set on the side out of the way. I'm not really sure. Let me know what you think. Look, it's all breaking apart right here. Quartz is breaking into pieces. Interesting. Huh. Yep, it's already the spot that I labeled as giant quartz. So, all right, let's move on to that other outcrop. So the spot that I labeled giant quartz has got to be, there's got to be a mine shaft here. There has to be. Quartz that size doesn't just come from nowhere, and it's everywhere. Giant pieces, as you can see. And I think we have a collapsed mine shaft. I think so. I mean, that's where the bedrock is outcropped and all that giant quartz is right there. There's no other option. That has to be it. It has to. Yeah, right down there it's an open void. And there could be, see, look at this depression right here. There could be an access point down here. I'm not 100% sure. There's the vein I've been working right there. And I didn't see this. I don't know how I didn't see it, but I'm pretty darn sure this is a mine shaft that we're not going in. Actually, I don't know if it is or not. It could just be somebody trying to find a vein. Unless it goes under there. I don't know. Yeah. I don't think this is a mine shaft, but somebody's been exploring here. And I do think there was something here before, but not sure what. But let's go back over here and get another sample. Yeah, this is why you be careful, ladies and gentlemen. I almost stepped in here and it's hollow in there. Hello? Hello? It echoes in there. Hello? Echo. Wow. Okay, I better be careful standing right here. Nice. So this is where I chipped out some samples. You can see the limonite, that banding in there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and I'm gonna gather some of this dirt that's underneath here and see if we've got some gold erosion going on. All right, I need my geology experts to tell me what this is. Is that nice? Nice. Maybe. Just came across part of an old barrel hoop. It's probably super old. So I actually scraped up a pretty big sample from underneath that outcrop. So then I went ahead and grabbed this because it's a perfect example. That's right where the contact point is. See, there's the host rock right there. There's the vein, and look at that limonite and that iron. You can tell the iron's going down in between that host rock and the quartz. So this is going to be one that I'm definitely going to crush. I don't know if the green staining is copper or like algae, but look at that. That's what I'm talking about. think there's a little black sand, which is good. Oh yeah, we got plenty of black sand in there. That's a good sign. We may have some gold. Let's check it out. Well, you can see we got black sand, but I couldn't see any gold with the naked eye, so I'm gonna look this way. Oh look, there's one. There's one. Wow, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to point. Oh yeah, look at that. There is gold that's eroded out of the vein and on the ground. And I rinsed my pan out carefully to make sure that it wasn't contaminated. So there is gold eroding out of that vein onto the ground. And is that a little garnet right next to it? I think it might be. Check it out. Let's cross the creek here real quick. And then go on the other side of this hill, because there's something I gotta show you. See, should be able to cross right here, grab onto this tree, and then, wow. All right, so there's this. We looked at that earlier. It smells like a cave under there. So let's go over here. You guys aren't gonna believe this. And thank you, James, in the Weekend Gold Miners Club, for telling me where this is. So, much appreciated. So we're on the other side of the river, or the other side of the creek. And then we're heading down here. Boom. So this is not a mine shaft. This is just kind of an exploratory area. And let me turn on the flash for you so you can see. All right, if you look down in here, check that out. There's a vein right there and 1,000 flies. But it's hard to tell. Yeah, I think I see some iron back in there too. So this could be worth chasing. Check that out. Okay, there's that little test pit. There's the river. I'm on the north side of the creek. Got bedrock outcropped right here. And then we go over here, and what do you see? What do you see? It's closed in. But this was definitely. It's gotta be a shaft. I mean, that makes sense. If you look, right here's where the bedrock stops. So if this is where the outcrop ends, it makes perfect sense that they would have dug a drift into the side of the hill there, and then all those roots obviously have grown, you know, since the 1800s. I don't know if I'm going to dig this out more or not. I think I'm going to leave it alone for now, but I'm going to come back later and check that out. So we did find gold up on the side of the hill, directly underneath a vein that's got some mineralization in it. So that's a pretty good sign. So we got that sample to crush, and so we're gonna try that out a little bit later, but for now I'm starving, so let me show you what I got for dinner. All right, let's head over to the bear canister and pick something out to eat. All right. I think my canister's far enough away. I think they said like 100 feet. I don't know, I could be wrong. Somebody leave it in the comments. But it's not in my tent. I think that's the most important thing. So let's see what we got here. All right, that's my breakfast. Breakfast skillet. But are we gonna have beef stew or lasagna with meat sauce? Let's go with beef stew. These little camp stoves are really cool. screw this on there. Alright, good to go. And then these things right here, just set your pot on. Boom, good to go. Got to see if we can find a nice level spot to set up our stove. That's not it. Yeah, I think we can just set it up right there. There we go. Alright, let's put this thing up here. Get the water boiling. Get ready for some dinner. Some beef stew. Well, the directions say to put 1 3/4 cups of boiling water in there. Then you just close the zipper, wait 5 minutes, open it back up, stir, close the zipper again for 4 minutes. Doesn't look bad if you ask me. I mean, it's got chunks of beef in there, potatoes, peas, carrots. It smells good. It's good stuff. I mean, this is a pretty cool place to camp. I mean, it might as well be the wilderness. I am a half a mile to a mile from the entrance, surrounded by tailings piles. I have no idea if they are placer tailings or hard rock tailings. That over there looks like hard rock tailings. So, but we're gonna mess around, do some panning over here in the creek till it gets dark, and then we'll go to bed. Get up in the morning, do it all over again. Okay, you guys got to see this. This has to be a mine shaft. I mean, there's no way this is natural. The stone you're about to see was placed there by man. Okay, now there you go. If that's not a mine shaft, I don't know what is. Look at that. That rock across the top there. And just the way that this is here, I think if that's wood, no, what is that? No, that's stone. All right, so that's a mine shaft. That is 100% a mine shaft that I can't get in. Let me see if I can get the light. I don't know, they got it blocked off where I can't even see in there. But this rock, I don't think is here naturally. Ugh, if I can climb up here. Seriously? Why is that here? All right, what are we gonna call this one right here? Let's call it West Shaft number 2. So mark that. Okay. West. West number 2. All right. We're calling this one West number 2. Boom. There's the chords. And save. All right. West shaft number 2. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So West 2 is actually downstream from West. Interesting. All right. All right, so here's the key
points of interest that we marked there, and you can see, you know, they could kind of form two lines going from the southwest to the northeast, which is consistent with the vein trend in this area. You can see that southeast USA, you know, with the way the fault line is, things are going kind of from southwest to northeast, and veins typically follow that around here. Let's see if I can even find the... Okay, so what I think we're seeing is two different veins, you know, that have multiple entrance points, and they're both kind of like right around here. Or they could be four different entrance points to the same vein, but that's what I'm thinking. It's hard to really see much. You can't really say, oh, there's definitely a mine shaft here because the LIDAR shows something. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that, you know, there's two main veins running across this property right here. And then there's actually way more than two. Not sure what that one is. But, yeah, we have a lot left to explore on here. There's other anomalies that we need to look at. So I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that is. Several things on here. So there'll be a part 3 and we'll do some more exploring.
So the best way to crush rocks is to hand them to somebody else and let them do it for you. So
sounds legit.
And he does not play games on the rock. We already got a decent amount in there ready to crush, but that's some of the stuff I chipped out of that vein. Probably good. Yep. See, no matter what you do, there's always going to be some left oversized. All right, let's pan out this quartz vein sample I just took. Hopefully there's some gold in there. I really feel like there should be, since there was gold on the ground, but could be wrong. Should be a decent amount of black sand in this one. It's all that limonite. Yeah, there's some heavies in there for sure. Oh yeah, the material's getting dark. A lot of black sand in this sample. That's a good sign. No way. Please tell me that's not a nugget. Oh, no, it's not a nugget. Yeah, it's like all black sand now almost. All black sand now.
There were some chunks of quartz that didn't get crushed that made it into the sample there, but it's all right. What do you see? 1, 2, 3 right there. 4, 5. So 5 colors in, at least 5 colors in 1 pound of rock. That's pretty good.
So I appreciate everybody watching. Please leave a comment, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and join my Patreon, please. Patreon.com/Rookie Gold Prospector. And I'll see you next time. So I'm here in the gold rush ghost town of Auraria, Georgia. And Auraria starts with AU, the symbol for gold. And so does Aura, the sponsor of today's video. I know I'm golden when it comes to online security because I've got Aura installed on all my devices. And Aura offers a wide array of products, including identity theft protection, virus protection, a VPN, credit monitoring, and more. And Aura has almost every internet safety tool you'll ever need, all inside one app. And Aura can also monitor all your emails and passwords to see if they were involved in a data breach and exposed on the dark web. And if that were ever to happen, they'd even give you recommendations on what to do. To get started, all you have to do is go to aura.com/Rookie Gold Prospector or click on the link in the description below. And please download that free 14-day trial. It really helps the channel.